Warning, the clips used in this podcast, while animated, contain large amounts of blood and gore. If you don't like this type of content or are under the age of 15, we recommend clicking away.
What's up, everybody? This is Roman Echo here, along with my fellow podcast memberoonies. Here's Johnny Thor right here. And this one is a doctor. You're
Johnny Thor.
You're Johnny Thor.
No, that word that
you're a memberoonie. This right here is our first special guest. What do you want? Kit. You'll be Kit then. Okay.
Kit.
Awesome. And this is another podcast. Shut up.
Say that one more time and see what happens.
If you didn't get the joke by now, we're doing another. That's why.
If you didn't read the title and you clicked,
why him.
Yeah, if you didn't know because you just clicked the title and
This
you
guy.
saw my face and you were like, "Oh, this guy's handsome. Let's click this."
If anything, me and Michael are the ones who are handsome here.
Okay. This is not the shitpost podcast. This is the another podcast.
I didn't like another. Let's start off with that.
It
No,
was
how
okay.
about we start off with how we usually start out? Where did you hear of it?
I heard it from
of
Michael.
You heard it from me, really?
Yeah, you were like, no, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, I originally heard it from Jen because we were in ROTC. We were in ROTC together, and then this one, our buddy Lane was just like, I can't watch anime with gore in it. So I then showed him Blood Sea, and she's like, oh, here's another with the teacher.
Here's another one.
where the teacher like stabs him in the throat. He's like, nope, can't do it.
That's what made me watch it. I'm like,
And then you showed me the elevator scene.
I find that you don't watch another because of a story. You watch it to watch the stupid death scenes. It's the only thing.
Okay,
Final Destination.
No, shush.
Yeah.
Another is basically just a Final Destination meets 1,000 Ways to Die meets anime. That is it.
It's
bad.
stupid.
all right. So what about you, Michael? Where'd you hear about it?
I just heard it on the internet. I was like, oh, this thing looks like I was in the mood for dark, edgy,
edgy,
gory things, and I was like, oh, Higurashi was a good show. And then I watched it. I hear about this, and it's like, if you like Higurashi, you will like ... And then it's like this list.
And thus begins the downward spiral.
And thus begins my trip to
edgy emo
another anime, which we'll talk about in a future podcast called Blood Sea.
Oh, you are making us do that.
Yep. I'm making you do everything bad. Because you're making me... Okay, we're doing 7 Deadly Sins, so...
Oh.
That's, You're making us do that, dudes. Anyway, we're gonna do another. So, let's start out with characters. Or no, we start with story, don't we? Let's start with story.
What story?
We start with
okay.
story. Are we going in the order of Roland and over to...
Yes, let's go
Alright, so here's
counterclockwise.
the story from my part. You go to high school. You're 9th grade. This bitch talks to this one girl who you're not supposed to talk to, but nobody... See, that's the problem I had with another. They played the pronoun game for half the anime.
Ding. True.
I hated that so much. Okay, so basically there's a curse on this one specific classroom
Feels bad, man.
called Classroom 3 in a high school in a specific town, and people die.
Everybody in the class dies.
Pretty much!
The end. I just spoiled another. I'm sorry, guys. I spoiled another for you.
Yeah, like we
Everybody
all haven't
dies.
seen it.
Yeah.
Not really.
As for story, for me,
It's like a common good kill.
Everybody dies.
pretty much.
Dark. Super edgy.
So, as for the story, I guess I'm still a little bit fuzzy on the details, but it's like one kid in the class is
The extra student.
the extra student who
extra
if someone I guess interacts with he or she, they are
breaks
pretty
the charm.
much sentenced to death. And so to counteract that or try to, they had these like non-existent. It's weird.
Basically, what he's trying to say is because of the first student who died 26 years ago, right?
Yeah.
The first Misaki. This is like ever since then, there's been a curse on that classroom where everyone dies, unless certain countermeasures are taken. Like for one, usually don't
talk to the one.
Well, the school starts out with a full set of desks.
Yeah.
Full set of desks. But as soon as the school year starts, they're one behind or one extra.
There's one extra desk. Yeah.
Yeah. And so to set up the countermeasure to prevent the calamity or it, they choose.
Meter intense.
They choose one student, and that student doesn't exist. You're not supposed to talk to them, interact with them, look at them. You can pretty much do whatever you want in class and not get in trouble, basically.
So can we bully the kid?
They're called the ghosts.
We're not condoning bullying.
Do not bully anybody.
Don't bully anybody.
If you do,
I will find you.
Yeah, if you do, you're
Roland
trash.
will find you.
Roland will find you. I will make you listen to Squid Girls.
So badmouth your waifu?
Your waifu is shit.
Exactly.
Anyway.
That's the number one rule of anime. All waifus are shit.
So, what was the story like for you?
For me, I haven't seen another in probably like 2 years, so it's a bit fuzzy, but I kind of basically what Roland says.
See, the problem I had with it at the beginning was just like, oh, hi, I'm a new student. I don't know anything about this school.
Yeah.
Let's not tell him our biggest rule at this school.
For me, I don't think the biggest problem with another is the story, even though the story's kind of it's a curse story. It's this curse. It's like, this curse is the story, and these are the characters. The characters are the problem for me.
Wow.
But we'll get to that in a second. So, what about you?
Well, basically...
Yeah, speak over it.
You have unleashed the Dragonborn.
Anyways, the reason why they chose not to include him is that if they included him, he was going to be part of the entire class, which is kind of stupid. I understand. But at the same time, they were trying to protect him by being stupid.
But he's a new student, and he broke their charm unknowingly. Like, oh, hey, I'm a new student. Don't talk to that girl there.
Yeah, the thing is, they
really
say
told
that,
him.
but they don't tell him anything. Like they didn't.
They don't tell them the reason. They just told him to.
If they
not
told him
talk
the
to
reason, it
They
would probably
hint
be
at
like no. If they told him the reason, it would probably be like 2 episodes long. It'd be like one episode, I'm a new student. Second episode, oh.
Third, people are dying.
No. See. You know what's funny? Actually, third episode is when people actually did start dying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who
was the first death?
The girl with the
umbrella
glasses.
Umbrella. Gotta come on my umbrella.
I knew it. I knew one of us
Wait,
was gonna do
Jen,
that.
copyright.
Copyright infringement.
We have 10 seconds, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's not waste it. Anyway.
Well, 10 seconds each.
10 seconds each. Awesome.
Well,
But I'm not going to, God, I'm
Don't waste
stuttering.
it.
I'm
Don't
not
waste
going
it.
to insert obligatory anime openings for potential copyright.
Awesome.
you're no
That's
fun.
why you make your own.
Anyway, back on topic.
Characters.
We weren't even finished with story.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were.
Were we?
Unless
Okay.
you weren't done.
Please don't be angry at us.
It's a habit.
So the story was quite a weird one. It wasn't as bad as 7 Deadly Sins, but it wasn't as good as my favorite anime of all time. Yeah. Stop! Anyways,
Austin, did you
I prefer to look more on the symbolic side of the anime instead of the usual, oh, everyone dies for no reason.
Well, they do.
Well, there was a reason.
I know, but...
I know there's a reason for it. It's
But
kinda
when
stupid.
first block of anime, oh, we don't know what it died. All we know is that there's a curse upon the school.
okay, I gotta
Woo! And spooky, scary.
3
skeletons.
spooky, 5 me.
It kind of reminds me of the second half of Until Dawn.
Yeah. Yeah, where everything was like, oh, we're just high school kids. We're gonna have some fun,
because of the
and you trip on your face.
Fine. Let's get off on punishing these characters. These horrible, horrible characters.
The characters. That's all I have to say.
All of them, except
All of them,
most of them, not May.
except Umbrella Girl.
Umbrella Girl.
Oh no!
Rest in peace,
She
Umbrella
didn't
Girl.
deserve that.
We don't even
No, okay, I did not like Umbrella Girl. I did not like her death specifically.
Because you
Who
run
brings
down...
a sharp umbrella
No.
into school?
No, who
No,
brings an umbrella,
not
period?
even that. Not even that. She's just like, out of nowhere, she sees Misaki and Koichi. We're just gonna call him Koichi because that's what they call him.
Koichi-kan.
And like
Koichi,
she sees
you gotta
him.
do your stand.
She freaks out.
Like yeah, she just sees them, even though she's not supposed to talk to Misaki. Like she's like, oh god, no.
Therefore,
And then runs off, and then just like slip.
And I'm like, it's
yeah,
time to
she
stop.
acknowledges his position, and she was like, "Oh shit, I'm done, aren't I?"
It's amazing how so many of the deaths in this could really have been avoided if people weren't being idiots.
Well, it's horror movie logic.
True.
True. Oh my god, horror
movie lot.
Actually,
I don't think horror movies are good in general.
Actually, speaking of which,
I won't say that.
I didn't like the ending was really
writing.
stupid for me. Like the last couple episodes were really stupid.
No wait. I second that. My favorite character is the guy who gets hit by lightning in the flashback. he's my favorite. Because like he's just walking around, he's minding his own business, right? He's just trying to get down off the mountain, just holding the umbrella in the rain.
When I first
I saw that on an anime fucking before.
When I first saw that, I was watching the show. I watched him get struck. I just went done. I walked out of the room for like 10 minutes. I'm like, why am I watching this part?
I did
that
not.
one or Elevator Girl.
I did not like the. But no, the episode I hated the most out of the entire anime, the f***ing beach episode.
Yeah.
Normally people like beach episodes.
No, okay.
The only good
That
point.
was bad.
The only good point, which is actually like one of the first humorous parts in the whole thing. Which I'm not saying humor is good for something that's horror if used too much. Was the part when
it's called
another
was
the end when everybody dies in like the stupidest ways.
I was gonna say it was kind of funny. No, this isn't really that funny, but it kind of was when what's her name, Misaki was trying to build a friggin' sandcastle and the wave comes in and crushes it, and you can just see her face like dreams crushed.
That was very
it's
symbolic.
called comedy
yes.
relief for a reason.
Symbolic.
Okay, so no. Oh. I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Gen.exe has stopped working.
I did not like the beach episode because it didn't fit, and it was just like, oh, here's a horror anime, but we're gonna try and
Okay, I will disagree with that because
I disagree with that.
Because we just watched a horror movie that takes place on the beach.
Yeah, they did. I think they just wanted a filler because it seems like every anime is it's got to be. Hey, are you done?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
We'll just put a big censor bar over you two.
It seems like there's a criteria here. It's like anime has to be either 12 episodes, 25 episodes,
1,000,
50 episodes.
Well, it fits in time slots. That's why.
50 episodes, about 200, or One Piece.
Yeah.
One Piece, and it's
Or
so
One Piece.
gross.
Yeah.
Anyways, the reason why that beach scene is there is to provide comedy relief. I mean, you're watching this drab where everybody starts dying for no reason. I mean, the teacher committed suicide. Someone got squished by an elevator. She fell under her umbrella for some stupid reason. Holy crap!
Comedy, though. That was comedy. That wasn't horror.
But it's add relief because right now the people are feeling so much panic and so much. They're like, "What the f is going on?"
You can swear. I'm gonna censor it.
Okay, what the f is going on? You fucking people.
She swears more than I do.
So wait a second. So did you guys actually find anything scary in another?
No, not at all.
Nothing scary.
Like anything
everything
remotely
turns me
scary.
on.
Okay, I did get.
Okay,
there was only one thing that actually made me
understand
jump.
that.
There's only one thing that made me jump, and that's because I don't do jump scares.
What was that?
It was
Was it the dream sequence?
No.
It was a dream sequence for me.
No, it was
when Koichi melts.
Yeah.
No,
that was just weird.
The one I think was when a doll falls in front of him.
Oh yeah.
And it's like whew!
So
I thought that like I don't know, it was like a basement or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be a lot more significant.
The basement.
Hey, it's kind of like Attack on Titan.
I thought. Oh my god.
How basements are so insignificant. You think they're gonna be significant, but they're not.
Out of here with your weird self. I thought the scariest part was probably when the girl with the knife who had stabbed Koichi in the arm, kind of like that.
I'm going to kill you because you are the dead girl.
Boy. As I was saying, when she was trying to kill Misaki and Koichi, and she gets stuck on like the cords.
I was happy that happened.
So was I, but it's the manner of how it happened and the sound effects. Keep in mind, I'm wearing headphones, right? And I'm just hearing like, and I'm just like, that's disturbing.
No, okay. Here's why I like that. Here's the
It's
only
pretty
reason.
realistic.
No, here's the
Say
only
that.
reason
It
why
is
I
realistic.
like that hanging part is because
She's
the
a
whole.
bitch.
Well, other than that, was because the whole anime was like, someone's gonna get hanged. Someone's gonna get hanged.
And it's the bitch that gets hanged.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, no, the
point.
bitch was the red haired was Red Curls.
No.
No,
It's
she was
the
a
only guy.
tsundere.
Oh wait, you know what is a good
She's
thing about the
being
beach
super-
episode?
The guy gets hit by a boat.
I was going to say death by boat. Yes.
Oh my god. Well, he didn't really
Yeah, I
die
was
by
just-
the boat.
I
He
was just gonna
died by
say
a
that.
brain tumor. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
I like
the
to think
water
that
pressure.
that is.
But
the
then
boat
all of a
that,
sudden,
And he just like goes spinning out of the water like a freaking baby.
No, it was the dream. It was the dream sequence.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, like
that's the only
it
part,
wasn't
yeah.
the melting one. It was just like it's your fault, Cleety.
Yeah.
And then like the guy who got hit by the boat was like, it's your fault.
oh my god.
I like to think that the boat in another is the same boat in School Days. Yeah.
That's a good.
And that
that's a
she's-
good idea for a crack
And
video.
that what's her name? Whoever the chick is in School Days who is carrying the guy's head in the boat. She's just running from the cops or something. She's running from the Coast Guard. I don't know.
So what else? Is that it for characters or no? Misaki. The thing I didn't like was like near the end. I was like, oh,
She's
Misaki had both her eyes, but this Misaki had lost her eye when she was in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
Don't you think they could have been sisters?
Yeah.
I mean, like, just because she lost her eye does not mean she's the dead girl.
It's
I hated the eye patch because it reminded me too much of Chinibyo, and when she was
Oh, it
when she
reminded
was
you of a
when she was
better
almost
anime.
getting when she was almost getting killed, I actually was like thinking to myself, I'm like, Rika, no, wait a minute, that's not Rika.
I was actually okay.
You got false pity
The episode where
implanted in you.
the episode where they start
Bad.
dancing in classroom.
No.
I thought that was an actual thing. I thought that
Yeah,
was
right.
I thought that was an actual thing. It was like, oh,
Let's
he
be-
was dreaming.
Let's be
We've
honest.
seen the
Let's be
gifs.
honest
We
here.
know.
Let's be honest here. Raise your hand if you saw the GIF of the dirty stuff right before you saw another.
It was
We've all seen it.
I haven't seen it. I have seen it.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you something.
Wrong room.
Okay.
Where the is my classroom?
Right? Chibi Mikasa.
God.
I can't remember who made that. Wasn't it like? Oh god, what's his name? I forgot his name.
I
It's
don't know.
not the anime
Who
brand,
cares?
the Spanish one, the Mexican one.
Mikasa Sukasa.
Basically.
Oh my god.
Defibrillator. That's it.
Oh, that guy.
You know how long it took me to figure out whether he was Russian or Spanish?
That's
long?
sad. That's sad. Anyway, we moving on to music or
Animation.
animation was
It
alright.
was okay.
Yeah, it was alright.
I
They
actually
weren't-
like the art style.
They
Art
weren't.
style and animation were good.
They weren't as anorexic as Code Geass.
Oh my god.
Well, that one
Yes.
girl was.
Yeah, the one girl was.
Maybe like.
Okay, I think she had a spasm.
Okay, it's okay.
I think she had a stroke.
No, it's
Uh.
I'm thinking of what's her name? Mika?
Mikasa?
No.
Misaki.
Misaki?
The girl who hopped the table and goes Kia.
Nina.
Oh,
Nina. Yeah,
Nina.
Nina. Yeah.
I was trying to do the sound effect.
Stay away from the edges of the table.
Why? Why is it shiny? Stay away!
Stay away. In fact, just step away from the entire table entirely.
I was okay.
More
with
Code Men
Nina
references,
humping
we're
a
not even-
table.
More
But
Code
that
Men
shit was
references. We're not even
stupid.
talking about
Yeah.
Code Men.
Anyway,
Let's go back.
Animation.
And
Animation.
I like the animation. I thought it was realistic, and especially in the death scenes.
the blood.
talk. Oh, lots
Well,
of cherry
When it
Kool-Aid.
comes to gore, people will really get like.
Okay, see, I like gore. I love gore in an anime, but I did not like the gore
That's because they
in
didn't
another.
show anything.
No,
they showed
they
the
did-
blood, but
they
they didn't
did-
show
but-
anything else.
It was too Final Destination for me.
Everything's too Final Destination for you.
Not Elfen Lied.
No, I like Elfen Light, okay?
Let's see.
Let's see. No, okay, so they literally stole almost every death
Rabbit Kruger.
from Final Destination.
They
The umbrella
kind of
one.
It's Final
I was
Destination
waiting-
and Hero War.
The Umbrella one was the only original death in another.
I
The
was-
rest were just like, we just got done watching Final Destination. Let's make an anime off that.
Who's our main character going to be? Let's take this girl from Chinibyo and like turn her
Um,
personality 360.
And then this
Or
guy,
whatever.
just make a generic anime character. You know, I don't know.
A
Just
generic nobody who doesn't know anything at all.
Make
so
him have a sad
yeah.
face all the time.
Yeah.
Give him like really big hair. Like his hair looked disproportionate. to his head.
What I thought was stupid was like that one guy was like, okay, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Misaki, Oh, my heart!
That happened to like 4 people, and then when he tried to say the name of the extra student on the tape, it just kind of went every time.
Yeah, because they're erased from existence.
Yeah, or was it?
No, it was because the tape got tampered with, or that's what the conclusion.
No, because literally at the end they say that they're gonna forget the name someday, because that's how the game plays.
True.
So everything gets erased from it. That's why Rukio, who is the Reiko, was named Ray in the beginning, because they basically erased it and left a little clue. Nobody picked up on the clue because everybody forgot who the fuck was Reiko is.
Goodbye, Mom.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Mommy.
But yes.
Where's my mouth?
Oh my god.
Why is there a tractor in the bedroom?
Stop!
Why is it just table all wet?
I give up. I'm gonna decide.
Mommy.
No, come on.
Anyway, so what about you like animation, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of animation. I like the artistic style of it. I mean, it had a lot of a natural palette at first. Splashed by crimson of blood everywhere.
There's a lot of dark colors in it.
Yeah, but it's mostly
a horror,
dark natural palette, which is the thing I like. I love the atmosphere.
Yeah, kind of a green.
Because like the jump scares don't scare me.
It's very Corpse Party-esque.
Yeah,
I was gonna say its art style is very reminiscent of Blood Sea.
Kinda. I mean, they're not quite as tall.
Well, yeah, they're not quite as tall and or anorexic, but like the eyes and stuff like that. No. You want to know what the animation actually is really reminiscent of? Not Blood Sea. It's reminiscent of Shiki.
Oh.
Yeah. It is. Not the eyes. Not the eyes. The eyes.
Not the eyes.
No, not the eyes, but like the bodies and stuff like that.
I see that now that you say that. I'm gonna have to put up a comparison now.
Yeah. Good job. More editing. You said it yourself. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I've been staying up till 3 a.m. doing these edits.
Focus. Are we good with characters?
Music.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
there wasn't any
music.
Well,
there was music.
I liked the beginning.
Yeah.
At first I didn't.
Really nice.
At first I didn't like the beginning because I was like, this does not fit the anime at all.
I completely forgot about it.
I can't stand the opening, honestly.
I like it, but at first I was just like, this sounds like it should be more in a more happy anime.
There is one piece of music that I like, and that was the only piece of music, was when the girl was running from the guy with glasses, and you gets like stabbed with the knife going through her neck, and they had that dramatic like opera. I don't know, that kind of caught my ear. I liked it a little bit.
I don't remember any of these, by the way.
What was weird about the opening was like, I want to say it's when she's talking really fast, and then shows Misaki's eye, I think. And you hear
Tyrant's eye, yeah.
And you hear like the weird door creaking in the middle of she's singing, and it's just like, why? What is this?
What is this? I can't even.
But no, yeah, there wasn't really much. It needed a lot more music for a lot of the setup it wanted.
What are you doing?
For a lot more of the atmosphere.
Just being Slender Man.
Why?
What about you then? Did you like any music in it?
Well, considering myself being a musical student and all that, I pretty much really like the OC. Because it's not music that... Well, music can influence a person, but it's really the atmosphere.
Yeah, it helps set up the atmosphere.
Let's go reference Jurassic World, because I can remember that.
Just Jurassic Park in
general.
During
the scene where... Oh, shit. I forgot his name. Where
don't worry, you don't need to remember.
The guy with the Velociraptors were coming in. Huh?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Let's just call him Chris Pratt.
Baka.
So Chris Pratt was in the scene with a whole bunch of soldiers dudes, about to fire upon this big, giant, mutated, what the f***? You keep on repeating everybody's mistakes.
Sounds like
there was no music. There was no music at all. There was dead silence. The only things that you hear is the screaming of men and the gunshots. Yeah. And I kind of, because you don't need music for everything, but when you put music in, when you put music in, it adds a dramatic flair. Like what you were saying, Austin, with the glasses dude trying to kill everyone, and the opera music comes.
If I was to cite something that's more anime-ish, I would cite Avatar: Last Airbender. They do it.
Or like when Toshido is yelling at Rangiku, and you hear that little weird clapping melody music, and it's like, oh, it's like a bad sitcom. Was that Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognized it.
In Bleach, I like it when they pan over like the Soul Society and they just that that music.
I feel like if we do that too much, the Seinfeld thing, it's going to turn into the next JoJo's to be continued.
Oh no!
The thing is though, I can't listen to a Bleach soundtrack on its own.
You have to watch the video?
You have to watch it with the video, otherwise it's gonna sound just weird and kind of monotonous.
Well, we're gonna talk about Bleach another day.
We'll talk about that, yes. Sometime.
But with another.
What I
keep saying this. I didn't like the last couple episodes because like as soon as they like read the tape, it's like, oh, it's no longer a serious anime about trying to save each other.
As soon as they read the taters, that's what I heard.
Last man standing.
Taters are dead.
It's literally that. It's like, okay, let's go kill everyone now. Story. Serious. Let's just go kill everyone.
Yeah, I feel like the writers. You're talking about another story.
They're like,
okay, because it's like episode 10. They're just like, you know what? Let's set the whole place on fire. Have everybody kill each other. Have 5 survivors. We got an anime. Let's go.
So fast forward.
Okay. Let's finish up in like
just
personal enjoyment.
Yeah, we went too far with this one. You guys are gonna make it hard for me to edit.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I didn't really enjoy it.
What you? Ratings? What?
Yeah, like the ratings.
Out of 10 Naruto stars.
I'll give it. I'll be generous. I'll give it a 5.5.
5.5. Okay. What about you?
Animation was good. Sound was okay. Story was lacking. I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Story kind of sucked. Animation was okay. Music was non-existent for me, but it did give me a little laugh, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. 7.
So what is that? A 24.5 out of 40?
I think so.
I know maths.
And if you did like another for some reason,
if you did like another
Elfenline,
Corpse Party,
Shiki,
you'll really like Shiki.
Euphoria. Wait, no.
Do not watch Euphoria. Do not. We are not Google that.
We are not recommending Euphoria on this episode.
Awesome.
We are not like legally responsible for any.
Just watch it.
If you're 18 years or older, you can watch.
No
Euphoria.
hentai on this podcast.
Yeah, no hentai anything, please.
We'll reference it.
Fine.
Yeah, we'll reference it.
The non-flashbacks.
Non-flashbacks.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, it's my birthday today.
Oh, it is? What?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
No.
Why are we doing
Because Jen started it.
We all love
I honestly, this came as a surprise to me. You never told us.
I
Yeah.
told you guys.
I know it. I already knew it.
Actually,
So
I think
told him this
Facebook told me,
morning.
but I disregarded it.
Well, yeah. So I guess leave a comment wishing him happy birthday.
If you want, I don't care.
Even a scrub to serve celebration. I'm just kidding.
Actually,
I need money, man.
we apologize. We ran a little long with this one. We didn't get to the points we wanted to get to.
That's what happens.
Anyway,
Wait. Return the dead back to dead.
Return the dead back to the dead?
Dead.
Deaf.
like and
Make them pay all.
subscribe.
No!
What? You got your birthday spankings, bro.
No.
I'm a
big kid
now.